Good morning to all. I am Dr.B.Angelin, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, working in Dr. S.N.S. Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to discuss about installation, configuration, networks, history and use of ICN. These are the contents: history of installation configuration network and uses of installation configuration of network. In this network, introduced early 1960s to 1970s, the first network is ARPANET, the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. It's developed by the US Department of Defense in the late 1960s. It was the first packet switching network and a precursor to the internet. Its initial network installation and configuration were rudimentary, it involving basic physical connections and manual configuration of net settings. Proprietary networks. Companies like IBM developed their own proprietary networking system, such as a system network architecture (SNA), which required a specific configuration and setup procedures. Next one is local area network. It's called a LAN and protocol development. It is early introduced 1980. The Ethernet. It is introduced by Xerox PARC in the 1970s and standardized in the 1980s. Ethernet became the dominant LAN technology. Installation involved laying coaxial cables and configuring network interface cards. TCP/IP protocol suite. The development of the transmission control protocol, Internet protocol in the 1980s provided a standard networking protocol that facilitated easier and more standardized network configuration. Networking software. Early network operation system like Novel NetWare emerged, offering tools for network installation and configuration. Expansion of the Internet. It is a World Wide Web. The creation of the World Wide Web in the early 1990s led to an explosion in the Internet usage. The networking installation expanded from research and military networks to be business and homes. Commercial networking equipment. Companies like Cisco and 3Com produced routers, switches and other networking equipment with more advanced configuration capabilities, often accessed via command line interface. Windows networking. Microsoft introduced networking features in Windows, making it easier for business and individuals to install and configure networks. Wireless network and broadband. Wi-Fi. The standards for wireless networking became widely adopted, requiring a new installation and configuration practices to ensure coverage and security. Broadband internet. The proliferation of DSL capable and fiber optic broadband services required users to install and configure modems and routers to access high-speed internet. Advanced networking is a cloud computing, network automation, virtualization. Cloud computing. The rise of cloud services from providers like Amazon, AWS, Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud requires a new networking configurations to integrate on-premises network with cloud environment. Network automation tools like Ansible, Puppet and Chef emerged, allowing for automated network configuration and management, reducing manual effort and errors. Virtualization. Network function virtualization and software-defined networking enabled more flexible and dynamic network configurations, moving away from hardware-dependent setups. Modern networking and beyond. IoT, the Internet of Things. The proliferation of IoT devices required a scalable and secure network installation practices to handle large number of devices. 5G networks. The deployment of 5G network necessitated advanced configuration for high-speed, low-latency connectivity. Next one is cyber security. Increasing cyber threats led to more sophisticated security configuration, including a zero trust architecture and advanced intrusion detection prevention system. AI and machine learning. AI driven tools are now being used to automate and optimize network installation and configuration, predicting an issue before they are arising and optimizing performance. Thank you.